The Champions League, it's the pinnacle of club football in Europe. The best teams battle it out for the ultimate prize. Every match is a spectacle. Every goal is a moment of magic. The knockout rounds are even more intense. It's win or go home. The pressure is immense. Borussia Dortmund and Sporting CP met in this season's knockout round. The first leg was at Dortmund's home ground. The iconic Signal Iduna Park was roaring. The atmosphere was electric. Fans were hoping for a memorable encounter. Dortmund started the match brightly. They were determined to take control. Their high-pressing game was suffocating Sporting. The Portuguese side struggled to cope. Dortmund's passing was crisp and precise. They moved the ball quickly and created chances. It didn't take long for Dortmund to open the scoring. Erling Haaland found the back of the net. The Norwegian striker was in unstoppable form. He doubled Dortmund's lead before half-time. It was a dominant performance from the German side. Erling Haaland is a phenomenon. He is one of the most prolific goal scorers in the world. His pace, power and finishing ability are unmatched. He is a nightmare for defenders. Haaland's movement is intelligent. He can find space in the tightest of areas. His first goal against Sporting was a poacher's finish. He reacted quickest to a loose ball in the box. His second goal was a thunderous strike from outside the area. Haaland is a complete striker. He is destined for greatness. Jude Bellingham is another rising star in the Dortmund team. He's only 18 years old, but he plays with the maturity of a seasoned professional. Bellingham is a complete midfielder. He can defend, attack, and dictate the tempo of the game. His passing range is exceptional. He can pick out a teammate with pinpoint accuracy. Bellingham also has an eye for goal. He scored a stunning goal against Sporting in the first leg. He is a joy to watch. Despite being outplayed for most of the first leg, Sporting showed great spirit. They never gave up. They kept fighting until the final whistle. Their Portuguese international, Pedro Goncalves, was their standout performer. He was a constant threat with his pace and trickery. Goncalves scored a consolation goal for Sporting in the second half. He gave the Portuguese side a glimmer of hope for the second leg. Section 6, a tense affair, the second leg stalemate. The second leg was a much tighter affair. Sporting knew they needed to score goals. They pushed forward in search of an early goal. Dortmund was content to sit back and absorb the pressure. They were dangerous on the counter-attack. The game was on a knife edge. Both teams had chances to score, but the defenses held firm. The match finished 0-0. It was a tense and nervy encounter. Dortmund held on to win 3-1 on aggregate. Section 7, controversy erupts, penalty drama unfolds. The second leg was not without its controversy. Dortmund was awarded a penalty in the second half. It was a controversial decision. Sporting players were furious. They felt it was a soft penalty. Rui Patricio, Sporting's goalkeeper, made a brilliant save. He dived to his right to keep the penalty out. It was a moment of individual brilliance, but it wasn't enough to save Sporting from elimination. Section 8. Tactical battle, Dortmund's press versus Sporting's counter. The tie between Dortmund and Sporting was a fascinating tactical battle. Dortmund's high-pressing game caused Sporting problems. They struggled to play their way out from the back. Dortmund's quick transitions were also a threat. Sporting tried to counter-attack Dortmund. They looked to exploit the space left behind by Dortmund's attacking full-backs, but Dortmund's defence was well organised. They limited Sporting to few clear-cut chances. Section 9, onward to glory, Dortmund's Champions League journey continues. Dortmund's victory over Sporting secured their place in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. They will be hoping to go all the way this season. They have a talented squad and a world-class coach in Marco Rose. The Champions League is a tough competition to win, but Dortmund has the quality to compete with the best teams in Europe. Their fans will be dreaming of European glory.